Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today I'm bringing you a stamp around the UK and it's August the 1st and the theme this month is in colours. So this is my prototype. So I've used the in colour papers, this Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, Cloud Cover. I've used for the circles, I've used the Spotlight on Nature dies, love those. I've also used, for this one, I used the Happy Retirement and You're Destined for Great Things on this one, but I'm not using that one for this. Just leave those there. I am going to be using, because I have no idea where I've put it, Beautiful Butterflies, I think it's called. I'll find it in a minute, but I'm using the 6x6 in colour paper. I've got some Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover, Butterflies and in colour gems. Right, there it is. And I'm using the Beautiful Butterflies, the two butterflies out of it, plus Time to Celebrate and Happy Birthday. Right. So let's get started in this mess of mine. Right, these papers are absolutely gorgeous. So you get 4 patterns in each of the in colours. I've used the Secret Sea, but I've got Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger and the Darling Duckling. So I'm just going to pop all these out of the way for a moment because we need to cut our card base. And I have no idea why I've got this out. But I'm sure I'll suss it out. You know what I'm like. I'm just going to measure this actually. What's that measure? No. So, get this out of the way. Move that up there. So my card base is 5.5 inches. I'm going to score at 5.5. And then I do it a weird way, but I'm folding that over. So I'm going to trim that off at 5.5. And then we want to score this one at 2 3/4. There we go. So that's the basis of our card. And then we need some papers. And this is where I can't remember what I decided to do. But I think we've got orange. Oh no, I know what I was going to do. I was going to do the Strawberry Slush. So, I might do it different. Maybe not. So this one will be 5 1/4. Right, 5 1/4. And that will go on the inside. Then I want 2 3/4. So I want 2.5. And I want 2 of those. 2.5, not 2 3/4. But they need to be 5 1/4 in length. Right, that's those sorted. I'll stick these down first. Love these papers. And I love the brightness of the colours because I do bright, but I love these flowers. And they do them in all the colour families. So this is a nice bright card. And like I was saying, it is a video hop for August. So we're well into summer. So I don't know if you've been on your holidays. I will be going on my holidays this month with the family. So quite looking forward to that. To Ventura. I've never been there. There we go. I'm just going to get my bone folder, which should be here. And just go over that edge just to make sure. It's a great way to use your GSP up this edge. You could do it on there, but I'm not doing it on there today. Right, let's pop that on there for now. Now, I was thinking I might bring cloud cover in. This is going to be a real mash-up of a card, but we'll see what it looks like. It's best to play. And you saw me with them dies. What have I done with them? They're here. So, I'll go for that one. And this one, you can see I haven't poked it out from last time. Eesh, what am I like? And we want 2 each of these. Try to be prepared and I end up creating myself more work. Are you like that? Oops. And I am actually filming this at the end of May because I've got so much going on and I didn't want to not do it. There we go. Right, move those out of the way because we don't need those. Let's move my inks. Won't go through. Nope, it won't go through. So I'm just going to trim that off so I don't waste. Move that away. And that way. That we just need white. And I shall do the same again. Actually, they'll both fit on there, so we can do it this way round and same paper. Right, so I'll just cut these out. I shan't be a minute. My cut machine's to the side here. So I've got a number 1, number 2 and 2 number 3s. So pop that in. Pop this one in this way. Pop the second plate on and just run it through. I nearly knocked my brew over. There's 1, there's 2. I'll do the same again. Put this bit off. Right. At least I don't shake you all over now. I've got my desk fixed. Before it used to shake everybody all over the place. Right. Bob that out of the way for a minute. Let's get our circles out. And then we can bob these out of the way. These are still in because I didn't clean it after we put the first one through, but they pop out dead easy, and it's easier with a brush, but my brush is somewhere in the cupboard. But you can always fast forward past this bit. There we go. Hold on. Oh, missed one. Let's get those bits off my desk. Right. So, I'm thinking I might bring in Secret Sky as well at the bottom. Might as well use all the in colours. Let's pop that across there. Lovely. And then Happy Birthday in the middle. And I'm going to put that more to the top. And then there's space to write a message in. That's nice. Right, and then we just need to... It's got I think it's time to get new plates. There we go. I love these dies. They layer up so nice. Now this is the bit I struggle with sometimes. So we want it halfway. So I'll stick this one down. Usually I do the top one first, but sometimes it's easier to do the middle one first because I want to put this on dimensionals, you see, and then I can just marry it up like that. And if I've got that one down, I know where to put my sticky stuff. I'm just looking in here. I had some of this left, so we'll use that. I'll put that on there, you see, that'll go on there nice. And then just make sure the sentiment's level, because when I made that card I put the sentiment upside down and didn't realise. There we go, quite like that. Now on this one I actually cut the flowers out and the butterflies, but we will be cutting the butterflies out. But I found these, and this is the bow punch and this is the leaf punch. Now these are, at the minute while I'm filming this, they're in the last chance, but depending on how many I've got, they might be in there for ages. So I thought it might be nice just to punch some flowers out. So I'm just going to see. Or do I just do plain ones? I might just do plain ones. So even though they're nice flowers on the back, it just might be nice to do some like this. And then find a piece of cloud cover and punch some leaves. I'm well using all this up today, aren't I? Right, let's put these together. We've still got the butterflies to do, but with these I'll just do this to make them shaped. Oops, I wanted it that way. Mind you, it doesn't matter if it's that way because the flowers can be mottled. And then, if I can find them, nope. I did have some tweezers, and I bought some new tweezers to use, and now I don't know what I've done with them, because usually I use them to shape the leaves, but we can just use our thumb just to give them a bit of a curl. Like that. So these I'm just going to put down with a bit of glue. And then these can go on dimensionals. I did have some little ones, but where they've gone I do not know. That will dry and I shall put my glue rubber on it. And then I think, so this is it, you can do stuff and it can develop. And then just close that up. And that can go on there, like so. And then I'm just going to put this one flat. And he can go on there. And then this little one. Let's not go mad with the glue this time. Like that. Quite like that. So we've just got our butterflies to do. When you're trying to be organised, it just goes to pot. I did have loads of things prepared. Right, so I'm going to use the cloud cover, but this comes with a warning. You can't buy this because apparently it does react with the ink pad. I'm just trying to, I might not have cleaned these proper. Yes, because it is a totally different blue. Let me show you the, let's see what this does if I use this. Will it do it on? I don't know if it does it on this one or not. Yeah, can you see the difference in the colour? That's because it's reacted with the ink pad, but I don't mind it. Some people do, some people don't, but never mind, we shall play. Right, so we're not doing that. We'll do it again in the secret sea, not sky. Let's try a stamped off one actually. Yeah, I might have a stamped off one and a normal one. And then we just need to colour them in. Now, I am going to use my ink pads. And my Winker Stella. I did try to do the other one, I used the right markers on it, but because this is a water-based ink, it didn't go quite well. So I think we'll just try with this. But it is picking up some of the ink. I am waiting for my blends to come, otherwise I'd be blending. I do like this, it's nice. Let's wipe that off. Bit of yellow. Mind you, if it mixes with blue, it's going to go green, isn't it? Oh, I like that. It's pretty. Alright, let's do the big one. Do love Winker Stella. Gotta have glitz and glitter. He's just been in the sun too long, that's all. A bit of strawberry slush. Oh, that's nice. I'm just going in at the side of my ink pad, and then you don't get glitter all over your ink pads. I don't mind, it's not all the same colour, it's different shades. God, these are really glittery. You can fast forward this if you want to, and just meet me at the end when I've finished fussy cutting them out. I am just going to let them dry for a minute, and then we'll cut them out. And while I'm waiting to do that, I'm going to bring in, she says if she can find a pokey tool, these beautiful flat pearls. They're the new in colours. And I used some of these on the card last time. So I'm thinking we'll go with the yellow ones for the orange flowers. They are gorgeous, these. Oops. And then I think we'll have the secret C for these ones. And they are flat, so they're not causing much of a bump. On there as well. There we go. Really like those. Let's put a couple of these round. Oh, I can't have too many gems. Right, let's cut these out and then we'll be done. So I can't wait to have a look around the hop to see what everybody else has done for the ink colours. I'm sure they'll come up with some amazing things. These are quite easy to fussy cut out. Trick is to move paper, not the scissors. We'll trim that off in a minute. Oh, somebody's banging outside now. There's one. It's very colourful, this card. I'm quite impressed with it. I wasn't too impressed with the other one that I did, but that's my prototype. Right, let's give him a bit of a curl on his wings. And dimensional on that. And he can just be on the edge there. There we go. Right. So this is my card using the new ink colours. So I think I've used all of them. I've got Darling Duckling, Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, Cloud Cover and Timid Tiger. So I hope you like that. We've used the beautiful butterflies for the sentiments and the butterflies, and I've used 2 punches that are in Last Chance, the flower punch and the bow punch for the bits. So there was my original. So I think I like this one better, I think, because it's more brighter, because I'm a bright person. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you go and give everybody else a look in, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.